We'll also be asked to calculate conditional probabilities. Now, a conditional probability is a probability of something happen given that something else happens, or if something takes place, well then that'll affect our probability. So that's how we phrase it. Now, basically, in terms of doing this, you would be familiar. I think I've gone through it before with one of the other videos of the probability of A given B equals the probability of A intersecting with B over the probability of B. Basically what we're doing is we're looking at what is the probability of this thing happening given that this thing has happened. So the sample space has been reduced by using this. So we're saying if two events are going to happen, what is the probability that one happens if one has already happened, or if the sample space is being reduced by one happening? So that's why we have an intersection, and that's why we're calculating a probability there. Now, in this case, what we're asked to do here is to calculate the probability that Jack will score more than one bullseye, given that at most he scores, given that he scores at most 3. So we're looking at the probability he scores more than 1, so x is greater than 1, given he scores at most 3. So given it's equal to or less than 3. So to do that, that becomes, I'll do it underneath, that's the probability of x being greater than 1 intersecting with x being less than or equal to 3 over the probability that x is equal to or less than 3. So basically, what we've got to do here now, we've got to look at an interpretation here. So we're saying if x is less than 1, sorry, x is greater than 1, given that x is less than or equal to 3. So basically what we're doing is x has got to be greater than 1, so it's got to be 2, 3, 4, or 5. And also, it's got to be less than or equal to 3. So it's got to be 3, 2. It's got to be one of those two values. So as a result, and then we're dividing that by the probability that it is equal to or less than 3, which we found earlier. So what we do is we'll say that we've got, this is the probability that we've got, he scores either 2 or 3 bullseyes over the probability that x is less than or equal to 3. So we're going to add these two, and we'll find that we have 0.5998, it looks like. 0.5998 over 0.8892. 8892, and we end up with 0.6745. Alright, so just to go through, with this, we're looking for an overlap, so greater than 1, less than or equal to 3. Well, it's got to be, of the numbers that are greater than 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the two of them are less than or equal to 3, and it's 3 and 2. So we put these two and we add them up, and then we divide that by the probability of anything less, which we found earlier, and then we go from there.